Chapter 5: Animals and their Young Ones. All living beings do not live forever. They grow old and die after a certain time. To continue life on Earth, all living things have the ability to produce more of their own kind. The process of giving birth to a young one of its own kind is called reproduction. Animals reproduce in two different ways on the basis of the ways in which they reproduce. Animals like hens, fish, snakes, lizards, frogs, turtles, crocodiles, bees, cockroaches, butterflies, and grasshoppers, etc. lay eggs. They are called egg-laying animals. Animals like human beings, cats, tigers, lions, elephants, deer, cows, buffaloes, zebras, giraffes, monkeys, rabbits, and hippopotamus, etc. give birth to young ones and feed them with their own milk. These are called mammals. Mammals, the animals that give birth to the young ones and feed them their own milk, are called mammals. Lions, cows, dogs, tigers, cats, and human beings are examples of mammals. They are most developed among all the animals. Following are the main features of mammals. A. Mammals take care of their babies for a long period of time. B. The young ones grow inside the body of the mother for many weeks. C. When they are born, the mother takes care of them and feed them her milk and protect them from enemies until they become independent. D. As they grow, the mother teaches them to find food and live on their own. E. In some mammals, the fathers also help. They hunt for food and guard the young ones. F. Human beings are the only mammals who look after not only their children but their grandchildren too. Egg-laying animals. Many animals like birds, frogs, fish, insects, and reptiles reproduce by laying eggs. The eggs are either kept in a warm place or the parent animals sit on them to keep the eggs warm. Once the eggs mature, the young ones hatch out. Birds. All birds reproduce by laying eggs. Most birds build nests on trees to lay their eggs and to raise their young ones. Birds sit on the egg to keep them warm. After some time, the egg hatch and baby bird come out. The egg of all birds have similar internal structure. Each egg has a hard protective outer shell. It protects the egg. Inside the egg, the yellow part is called yolk. It is rich in fats, vitamins, and minerals. The yolk contains the developing chick called embryo. It provides food to the embryo. The yolk is surrounded by the jelly called albumin, which becomes hard and white when the egg is boiled. The albumin protects the embryo and provides water to it. The embryo develops only if the egg is kept warm. After some days, the chick breaks open the shell and comes out. Life cycle of other egg-laying animals. Let us learn about the life cycle of some other egg-laying animals, not only birds, but animals like frogs, fish, insects, and reptiles also lay eggs. In this, frogs and fish lay their eggs in water. Frogs. A female frogs lay many eggs at a time in ponds or other water bodies. These egg clusters are called spawns. When the eggs hatch, tiny fish-like bodies with tail come out. They are called tadpoles. They swim in water like fish. They look very different from adult frogs. They undergo several changes called metamorphosis. After a few weeks, they develop legs and gradually the tail disappears. After a few days, the young frogs become adult frogs. Fish. A fish lays thousands of eggs at a time in water. Out of these, only a few hundred grow into a baby fish. Many eggs and babies fish are eaten by big fish. Insects. All insects lay eggs. These eggs go through several stages to become an adult insect. Their life cycle shows metamorphosis. Some insects, like houseflies and butterflies, pass through 4 stages of their life, whereas insects like grasshoppers and cockroaches pass through 3 life cycle stages. Life cycle of a butterfly. A butterfly has 4 stages in its life. A butterfly lays hundreds of eggs at a time and the egg hatch into a young ones. They are called larvae or caterpillars. The caterpillar looks very different from a butterfly. The larva of a housefly is called maggot. After a few days, the caterpillar builds a cocoon around itself to form the pupa. During this period, it sheds its skin several times. An adult butterfly comes out from the cocoon after a few days. Life cycle of a cockroach. 3 stages. A cockroach has 3 stages in its life cycle. An adult cockroach lays eggs after 2 weeks. The eggs hatch into a young cockroaches called ninth. The ninth sheds its skin several times and changes into an adult cockroach. This shedding of an old skin is called molting. Reptiles. Animals such as snakes, crocodiles, tortoises, and lizards that have dry, scaly skin are called reptiles. The female reptiles lays egg in a hole in a ground or in a nest. Crocodiles and tortoises lay eggs in a shallow pits near water bodies.